All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a watch from Undone Watch Company. Now, I've never actually looked at one of their watches, but Undone has a really neat concept over there at their website where you go and you pick out a base model of their watch. They offer a number of different ones in their lineup. This is the tropical model, but you pick out one of those watches and you can go through their customization service where you can actually change the dial of the watch, pick the strap for the watch. If you're looking at a diver's watch, you can change the bezel. It's just a really neat concept. You can also have writing done on the dial itself, and you can also have customized work done on the case back of the watch. Now, we'll get into why this watch is what it is here in just a second, but I want to get the specs of the watch out of the way really quick. You've got a 40 millimeter case from side to side. Now, if you include, that is not including the bezel. If you include the bezel, which hangs out just slightly, you're looking closer to 41.7 or 42 millimeters on this watch. 47 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, making it very wearable. You have 13.4 millimeters of thickness from the bottom of the watch to the top of the domed crystal on the watch. And you have a 20 millimeter lug opening, so you can change the straps on this watch if you'd like. This is obviously a chronograph watch reminiscent of your older Speedmasters. Very cool with the baton hands. Very, like I said, very reminiscent of a Mega Speedmaster. Same with the indices all the way around here. You have a 24-hour track over here at the 3 o'clock position. You have a 60-minute counter here at the 9 o'clock position. You do not have a running second hand on this watch, but you do have this VK64 Mecha Quartz movement from Seiko, which gives you this great combination of the quartz and that slight bit of mechanical associated with that flyback second hand on the chronograph. Very nice movement, very popular today in these chronograph style watches, and it really gets the job done. Very nice action on that, and as you guys can see when I reset that, it snaps right back. Now, the customer of this watch, which wasn't Chris Marshall, this watch is actually on loan from Marshall Time. He picked this watch up on eBay at a really good deal. Standard retail is $345 at their website when you build the watch, but the customer that bought this one had the flyback put there on the dial, which is kind of neat. Undone down here at the bottom, just below the 6 o'clock position. Also, as you can see on this watch, you have a date window at that 6 o'clock position. Very cool chronograph watch. You have the tachometer function. You have those 1/5 of a second scales all the way around there on the dial, which make it a very useful watch if you're going to use it for the chronograph function. All polishing done on the case, and it's very nicely done. Clean work done. You have this nice brush groove down the side that mates to the side of the lugs on the watch. Now, the customer for this watch happened to pick out a display case back, which I think is kind of interesting on a quartz movement. But these Mecha Quartz movements do have a lot of metal on the plate. There's a lot of plastic under there, but it's kind of neat, actually kind of neat looking. But if you do decide to go with a solid case back, you can have engraving done there if you want, anything like that. Lets you know that this is a 316L stainless steel case there, Undone watches, and let's see, yeah, stainless steel case and back. Undone, and water resistance is limited to 30 meters, so not a watch you're going to want to take in the water and swim with. Nice leather strap on this watch. As you can see, the quick release pins into the lugs there. So very cool watch. $345 is the retail price on these watches, which isn't too bad given that you can do so much customization work to the watch. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and we will go ahead and get this Undone Tropical on my 7-inch wrist. Now here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. Watch fits very well. That case, kind of tapers up to that 40 millimeters, and then you've got just above 41, basically almost 42 with that bezel included. Clean looking watch, wears very nice and light because of that quartz movement inside of there. It's a good looking piece. Now I'm going to go ahead and dim the lights, and we will get a lume shot. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you, what type of lume they're using on this watch, but it does work pretty good. All right, so go ahead and get the light on the watch and let you guys see the lume. I tried this out a little while ago, and it really had pretty good lume on the watch, as you can see. Not too bad, not too shabby there. So definitely cool watches. I'll leave a link down below to the Undone website where you guys can check out their watches. Very tempting to go over there and build a watch. I almost built one just this morning because I was playing around with the website, but I didn't cave in. But guys, definitely go check them out. Cool watch from Undone. Chris, thank you over there at Marshall Time for loaning this watch into the channel to take a look at. Really cool piece you've got here added to the collection. So, all right, guys, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.